there, I'm Cassidy Doolittle, and welcome to our Foundation Building Block series for drawing, where it's all about shapes. Now, shapes make up everything in nature, in your house, in life, and also in art. So for how we can get into more difficult drawings where you can see a tree and be able to draw that, is we break it down into its individual shapes and we work up from there. So today we are going to be tackling a shape that can be kind of the tricky one, but it doesn't have to be. It's the circle. So a circle can be tricky because it is annoyingly smooth and symmetrical, and sometimes it is tough for our human hands to make that completely right. But I can teach you a technique that will help you figure out how you can use the idea of muscle memory to make a great circle almost every time. So what is muscle memory? Muscle memory is the idea of taking any task repeated over time that connects the brain and the body to make an action into a habit. You see this every time you watch a kid or yourself learn how to ride a bike, play a keyboard, tie your shoes. We're going to take that same concept and we're going to learn how to use it in making a great circle. All you need, a piece of paper and a pencil. That's it. But before we begin practicing our circles, we have to practice how we hold our pencil. So you are going to take your pencil and you're going to hold it not tight, you're going to hold it nice and relaxed. You're going to do the same thing with your arm. You're not going to draw with just your wrist. You're going to use this whole fluid motion to get your whole arm in place. That's how we get the right action going for our circle. We're not even going to start drawing yet. So you're gripping it nice and loose. You have your arm nice and relaxed. We are just going to work on making this action, this motion with your hand. Okay, so do that with me about 10 times. And after you start feeling that circle coming with, just in the air, we are going to touch our pencil tip to the paper. And we'll see what happens. Okay, and you just keep going until you start to see the right shape. It's very bold, it doesn't matter. We are just getting the shape going. Let's do it again. Okay, so you start and you just draw. See, it looked kind of like a tomato and now it's starting to even out. What I want you to do with me is fill up this whole page, okay? So I'm gonna draw a big one. We're gonna start with different sizes. See, it doesn't look great right away, but the more you do it, the better it starts to be. Okay, let's do a little one and a baby one. And you can overlap them. You can draw inside and outside. Just go quickly. You don't want to stop and look at your mistakes. You don't want to overanalyze. You don't want to erase. This is how that muscle memory works. Your brain will eventually figure out what you're wanting it to do. So when you get your page filled up, we're going to move on to your homework assignment. This week, I want you to take the time to fill up 3 of these pages. All kinds of circles. They don't need to be perfect. Just get that motion practiced. And while you're doing that, think of all the things in the world, in your home, your school, your room, your fridge, that are shaped like a circle. So I'll give you some ideas to jog your creativity. A marble is a circle. A cookie, really great circle. Even a volleyball. So start looking around in your own home, in your own life, and seeing the things that are the shapes that we're talking about. So next time, we are going to take this sheet of circles and we are going to start having some fun. We are going to make them into objects. So think of an object that you'd like to submit to comments, and I will look at those, pick my favorite, and I will turn those into objects on our next lesson. So thanks for joining me, and stay tuned for next time where we make circles into fun things.